summer, the empire at our fingertips, the autumn to discover. If I would have had the worthiness to be the perfect lover, would you stay under the willow tree when I asked if you would be? Would you be my Valentine? Still I lie within the memory, devoted as your lover. You could take my hands and cover your eyes and tell me there's no other. Would you be my Valentine? Would you be my Valentine? Find the right one when the time is right. Would you be my Valentine? Would you be my Valentine?
Good morning, friends. How are you all doing today? Good morning, Pam, Justine, Gloria, Paige. Welcome. Oh, wonderful. I'm glad you're crafting along. I love that. So today I thought I would finally break out my Better Press that I bought recently and give it a try. I figure I'd give it a try with my crafty friends live. That way, maybe some of you have who have already used it could guide me or holler at me if I'm making a mistake. So the only Better Press I have is the one that came in the bundle. I had ordered some on one of Spellbinder's crafty sales, but I guess they were out of stock and so they got removed from my order. But no big deal. I'll use this one and I'll make it work. So let's see. Where do I start? Where do I start? I should probably start by taking this plastic. Where is it? Off of here. Like I really haven't used this yet, guys. Excuse me. And I shifted things around in my craft room because oh, it wasn't working the way it was. Now, I seem to remember seeing somebody grab the um, shims and put them underneath this magnetic plate. It might have been Shanna, I'm not sure. But let me see. That's going to work. Oh, and then here's the instruction book. So I should probably read instructions. So the clear top plate is the platen. This is the chase. I have my Better Press plates over here. Better Press ink. I have some of the Best Ever Craft tape here. And the cotton panels that came with it. So let's see. It says, Well, it just tells you how to start pressing. It doesn't say to put the shims there. But okay. Okay, we can start that. Let me grab my scissors, open this paper up. Um, if any of you have used the Better Press, what other inks have you used besides the Better Press ink? And how have they worked for you? Hi, Don. Welcome, my friend. I know Shanna uses it, and hopefully she'll pop in at some point today. But we'll see. Okay, so here's the plates. So, friends, we celebrated my mom's 90th birthday on Saturday. Unfortunately, my mama was feeling under the weather. She was, when I got there in the morning, because I was supposed to be the distraction that took her away from the house to surprise her later. Oh, look, there's 3 different colors here. I think I'll go with the white. Anyway, when I got there, she was in bed, and that's not like my mom. And she was actually asleep. And I went in and I was like, Mom. And she kind of looked up and said, Who is it? And I said, It's Yvette. And I asked her what was wrong. And she told me she wasn't feeling well. So I told her, Just stay asleep. I'll be in the living room. Now, if you know my mom, she would not normally stay asleep. Even if she was feeling a little bit under the weather, she would get up because she doesn't want people, guests, visitors being unattended in the house. But she said okay, and she went right back to sleep. And she basically stayed asleep till right before party time. My sister got her up and to the couch, and she kind of just sat on the couch and enjoyed watching all the grandkids and great grandkids, and everybody came and gave her hugs and kisses and lots of presents. And then my aunt came over. They don't get as much time to visit with each other lately, but my aunt came over. Ooh, what are you having for breakfast, Pam? I still haven't had breakfast. But anyway, everybody was there, and we had, fun being with my mom. Um, but as I drove away, it kind of reminded me that my mom's 90. Um, I need to remember to spend as much time with her as I can because, we don't know how much longer we have her with us. So, all right, let's see. I'm going to follow the instructions, but I mean, she did enjoy having everyone there and she enjoyed her presence, and she was just happy to have family around and especially to have her sister. Um, let's see. What is Oh, it's the same sentiment, only 2 sizes. So I think I'm going to go with a larger one. I'll set the smaller one aside. So let's see. It says to place the card panel on the underside. Okay, so right here. Am I on screen? And then just tape it on. I'm trying to follow the directions here, guys. I'm sure once I use it a time or two, I'll be fine and I'll kind of get the hang of it all and won't have to be reading directions. But until that time comes, I am going to read to be sure I've got it done right. I don't want to mess up a new machine or toy or gadget, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Then let's see. So it's staying in this frame, A2, because I'm making an A2 size card. So I kind of want to make sure that my panel, I like that it has these grid lines because I can line up like my sentiment along that grid line and make sure. It's going to be right to the edge there. Let me kind of shift this. This magnet is really strong, guys. So, excuse me. And then yesterday, so we had fun on Saturday with my mom. We had yummy Italian food. I love Italian food. So does my mom. She didn't used to like it. Her favorite used to be Chinese food, but she's changed her mind since then. So she likes Italian food now. Okay, so then we open our ink pad, lightly tap across the plate. Use a well-inked pad. Okay. So lightly tap. We'll see. This seems to shift though. Maybe those shims shouldn't go under there. Maybe one less. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, we'll just try it. I'll figure it out. But yeah, we had Italian food. It was yummy. We were only there a few hours because my mom did get tired and she was ready to go back to bed. So after a few hours, everybody left. We got a nice group family photo. I'm glad my niece remembered to do that because I think we were all so focused on my mom we forgot about, getting a family photo because it's usually one of the few times we were all together. Because like Thanksgiving is at my house with my kids and my grandkids, and same with Easter and Christmas. We do go to my mom's, but like we're not all there at the exact same time. So this was nice to have us there. Okay, so then the plate goes over this, and those magnets hold it in place. Then I need my Platinum 6. And how are we doing on our chat, guys? Yeah, I've seen Debbie use it, and I've seen Shanna use it. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll figure it out. So then it says to just kind of run it through. Now, I seem to remember, I don't remember who, but somebody saying to only run it through once, like don't run it back again. So we're going to try that and see how that goes. All right, guys, here we go. And yeah, it does press it down. And I'm going kind of slowly because I think I remember someone saying to take your time running it through. Don't race through. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. And let's see. Oh, the big reveal. Ah, that's beautiful, you guys. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm not going to move my plates from there. I'm going to leave that tape there to reuse. And we'll try and make a card with this. Now, I was thinking of just ink blending like around the edges, but now I'm thinking maybe I should do some coloring of these flowers. And it says, let's see, it says it's waterproof, so I could do watercoloring, right? Let me move this. Let me find a open spot because I have things piled, of course. Okay. So if I do watercoloring on here, what do I want to use? Hold on. Maybe I'll bring out, sorry for the noise and for the movement. I have my Zig watercolor brushes here. And what did I do with my water? I don't know what I did with my other water bottle. Oh, here it is. But yesterday, guys, we went to look at a house for my daughter. Really absorbs inks. Okay. So as in watercolor, or like what would you recommend me coloring this with, Pam? Watercolor or maybe just my alcohol markers? Hi, Cece, how are you? Because yeah, I'm afraid if it absorbs a lot, like is it gonna wick out a lot? Or do I just leave it like black and white and add a panel behind it, like trim it down? That would be kind of elegant looking, don't you think? Trim it down. Hmm. Hmm. And it did indent, so it did press it in. And you can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. I think it's too hard to tell, but it did press in. Should I just go for it with that watercolor? I mean, I can go for it. I can go for it because I mean, I have more of that paper, right? So I have the only way to find out how something works is to try it out. So let me see. Um, May green. Where's my little dropper? And where are my watercolor brushes now? Doesn't it seem like I'm always asking where my stuff is? It's because I keep moving things. Like I was having a hard time with shadows because I had should I try and zoom in, you guys? Okay, careful. Zooming coming. There we go. Because I'm just on my phone, so I have to manually zoom that. You used alcohol markers the first time and it wicked out like crazy. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so I'm gonna do the watercolor and see. Just let's see what it does. It's very light. I think I shouldn't have added so much water, but that's okay. I can go back with more once it dries. Or even if it wicks out, Pam, I could make it appear as though I intentionally did that, like a messy watercolor, right? Nobody will know that I didn't mean to be messy. Okay, let's see. Anyway, the way I had my desk set up before, you guys know I moved into the garage to make space for my son. Um, but I was getting a lot of shadows because there was a treadmill behind my desk. So with the lighting, I was getting lots and lots of shadows. So I moved it over like in a different direction and I moved the treadmill. Where now I can actually use the treadmill. Will I actually use the treadmill? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But use a darker green. But at least, at least I have it available. Hi, Vicky. Welcome, my friend. Oh, so I was saying we did go look at a house with my daughter and son-in-law yesterday. They asked us to join them because my husband is in construction. So, they kind of wanted his feedback on what may need to be, because it's a fixer-upper, but what may need to be done to the house. And there's work that needs to be done to the house. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think they might make an offer. I mean, I didn't verify with them, but if they do, then they get a nice house for themselves. Because I think they're tired of living with us. Although my grandbabies aren't tired of living with us. They're fine. Because they'll do things like, for example, this morning, my daughter was trying to serve food to my grandson. And he was like, no, I want grandma to do it. So it was like, okay. And she did say, grandma's not going to be able to do that all the time. But he doesn't know that quite yet. In fact, yesterday when we went to see the house, he wanted to drive with us, but I didn't have a car seat in the car. And we were kind of like in a time crunch. So I told him, no, let's just race to see who gets there first. And that was okay with him. But on the way back, he tells his dad, Dad, put my car seat in grandma's car. I want to go with them. So they did. And he came with us, which I don't know. I don't know what's so fun about coming with grandma and grandpa. We're old fogies, and although grandpa is kind of a jokester and he does he pretends like he's going fast in the car. So when he's driving with any of the grandkids in the car, and I don't care if they're 1 or 18, he makes race car noises as though he's driving super fast. And so they think, the little ones at least believe that grandpa's driving fast on the freeway. And he'll just go vroom, vroom, vroom. They think he's going fast. So, and you know what? I'm glad that they have fun with that. Okay. I'm probably going to take our whole live today just getting this card done, but I think that's okay. Sometimes I'm always in such a hurry to get cards done that I don't take my time. And I think I need to be better about just taking my time on making pretty things. How are we doing, guys? Let's see. Which one was a darker one? There we go. But we had fun, and it was a lovely home. Does need work. My husband, of course, knows people in different fields. He knows plumbers and electricians and all the fun stuff. Oh, that one came out bright. We're just gonna kind of let them know if they need something to let us know, and don't go out and get any estimates till you know if dad has a friend in the business that can do it for them. And I think that's great. I mean, I love that, like with my middle daughter too, when she bought a home, the couple times she's bought a home, she's taken us along, and, get our feedback on what do you think of this, and how much do you think it would be to do this, and so I'm glad that they have their dad to help them out with all that fun stuff. And I'm excited, if they do, in fact, because I don't, like I said, I don't know for sure they're going to make an offer, but if in fact they do, I'm excited to help them set up the house the way they want it. So that'll be fun. And then we'll be empty nesters again. I don't know for how long, because the teenage grandchildren, oh my goodness, we were at the 4-year-old's birthday party a few weeks ago, and they come up to me and they're like, Grandma, when Tia moves out, there's 3 of the teenagers. I get this room and she gets that room. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Who said you're moving in with grandma? And they're like, yeah, grandma, we can move in here. Because their thought process is that grandma won't be as strict as their parents. And oh my, I told him, guys, you're sadly mistaken. I would probably be more strict than your parents because if I'm in charge of somebody else's children, I have to make sure I am having good rules and guidelines. Okay, I'll move that out of the way. And let's see, what color should I make my flowers? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll, guys. Do I do for my flowers? Should I do pinks and or purple? Whoops, if I could spell purples, or maybe blues or yellow. Ready, set, go. You guys let me know what color I should color my flowers. Pam, do you like yellow? Maybe a little bit? I was thinking yellow though, actually, before you said it, Pam, I was thinking that, and before I decided to do the poll. Because I tend to do pink and purple a lot. I'll pull out some colors in the meantime. Here's some yellows. And then let me see some pinks. Oh, you know what? I have this. Let's see what it looks like. I forget I have these sparkle pens in different colors. So that adds sparkle as you're coloring. Let's see. Let's see how our poll is doing, guys. Oh, come on. We can't do ties again. Okay, there we go. There we go. There's a little bit of shift. Better. I'm gonna take a quick drink of water. Okay, guys. Give it a few more seconds. Let's see. I only have 5 votes. How many of you are watching right now? How many? I think there's more than 5 of you, right? Can I get one more vote? One more vote. Break that tie because there's a tie. If not, I'll break the vote. Well, nobody voted for pink, you guys. Nobody's voted for pink. Let me tell you that right now. All right. I'm going to end the poll. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Okay, so we were actually at a tie with purple and yellow, but somebody voted right before I ended it. So purples are the winner. Sorry, Pam. If I have time, I'll do another one and I'll do yellow. How about that? So let me see if I have some purples in these shimmer pens. I think I do. I might want to do that. Let's see. Nope, that's a pink. Let me find another one. This is a, let's see. Oh, let's go with those darker ones, I guess. Oh, no, here's a lavender. Cosmos. So I'm going to use these shimmer pens. Yes. I just want, like I told my husband, I just want, sorry, Pam. Okay, so it's your second favorite. We'll do that. I just want my kids to be happy. Like I tell my husband, I don't care um, what they do in their life as long as they're good human beings and they're happy. And so I think this home or having their own home would definitely make them happy. So we'll see how that all goes. All right, I'm going to bring in, what did I do with my watercolor pen? There it is. See, I keep asking what I did with stuff. So I don't know. We'll see how all that goes because I just want them to be happy. And this home has some acreage, not a huge amount, but has, I think my daughter said 2.5 acres. So that'll allow the kids some nice play area outside. And it's not on a very busy road, so a little bit more safety. It's not in the city. It's out on the outskirts of San Diego. So we'll see how that goes. I'm excited for them. I'm nervous at the same time. I did tell her she's going to have to wean us off the grandkids because they can't just cold turkey take them out away from us because the house is kind of a little bit of a drive out. But I could just see all the potential for what she wants to do because she would like to have space to have her own little garden and maybe some chickens and some animals like the kids want pets. Baby likes cats, so every cat she sees, all you hear her say is meow meow, meow meow, meow meow. And then my grandson, of course, wants a dog. He asked, why don't I like dogs? I said, I do like dogs. I'm just not going to have any in my house. So, I mean, if they had their own space, they could do that. Yeah, that's a good sized property, I think. Because our house it's mainly house. There's hardly any yard to speak of. I mean, we have a front yard and a backyard, but in comparison to 2.5 acres, it's really nothing. Like our house in Arizona has land. It has 2.5 acres. But Arizona's a little drier. and this had more greenery at this property. Okay, let me spray some water to clean. Whoops, I let it overspray. Oh no. Oh well. So we'll see how all that goes. Like I said, I'm excited and nervous, all the things at the same time. Because I tell my kids and my grandkids, I don't care how old you are, you will forever be my babies, and I will forever worry and I want to make sure everything's okay with you and that you're happy and that you're safe and that you're healthy. And that's just part of being mom and grandma. I'm the same way with my grandkids. Like I tell my 18-year-old baby girl, I know you think you're an adult, but you're still my baby girl. And she giggles. She says, I know, grandma. I know. And they're all that way. They all know that they're my babies. They will forever be my babies. Alrighty. I mean, I'm not the best watercolorist, and my hand does get shaky, and that's part of, I think, the after effects of the surgery. My hand just did not, I almost think the surgery made it worse because I lost all strength in my hand, and I still have the numbness and the tingling and the pain. So, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. I definitely won't be doing surgery on the other hand. Although, who who told me? Oh, the occupational therapist that I was seeing. I told her, "No, I'm not gonna do surgery on the other hand." And she said, "Well, everybody heals differently with every surgery. Don't just rule it out if you're still having pain and numbness in the other hand." So I kind of thought about it, but then do I want to risk this other hand losing any strength? Because I rely on my left hand a lot now for picking up things and um, like for the strength, because my right hand just is useless at this point. Although I'm okay for card making, I think. It does my hand does go numb from time to time. Oh no, I almost ran out of that one. I don't remember which one that was. Which one was that? That was this one, I think. Yep. Um, so I don't know. I don't think I'll do a surgery for this other hand. Oh, Dawn, that's nice. I, the plan for my husband and I was when we retired to move out to our home in Arizona. But all our grandkids are here. I don't, he'll tell people, we were going to move to Arizona, but now she won't leave because all the grandkids are here. Oh, he just wants to blame it on me, but he doesn't want to leave them either. He's a big softy for his grandkids. Like if we haven't heard from one of them in over a week, it's like have the older ones. Have you heard from, this one or that one, or how are they doing? And it's like, oh, mister, you want to move away. Yep. Right, Cece? Always. You'll always be their mom. My mom is 90 years young and still worries about us. Still wants to make sure we're okay. And it's funny. I'll buy something, if I buy food or whatever, if we take her out to eat, she's always, yeah, do you have enough money? I can pay. Are you sure you have enough money? It's like, Mom, I wouldn't have brought you to eat if I didn't have enough money. I have enough money. But that's a mom. She's always worrying about her kids. Always. And I love that about her. I just absolutely love that she's that way. I always tell her, oh, Mom, if I can be half the mother you are, then I'm a success, or half the grandmother. And then she was telling my aunt, that I have 10 grandkids because my aunt is losing her memory. And she looks at me, she goes, 10? Oh my goodness. And, You know, my mom tells her the oldest is 18 and the youngest is 1 and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know, somebody says, and it's at my mom's birthday party, "Oh, you know what? You'll make it to be a great grandma." And I looked at them and I said, "Shush. My grandbabies are too young." And I told the girls, "No, I don't want to be a great grandma. So stop it." They just laughed at me. They're like, "Oh, grandma, we know. We know." They're young still, and I just want to make sure they enjoy their youth. All right, let me see. Some more color there. I think this is okay. And then I'm going to trim it down and put it on a panel. Oh, you know what I didn't color was this one right here. And I'm going to do this right there. Just going to mix up those colors. And I'm going to trim this down, see if I can get that spot off. If not, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some splatter. We'll see. Yeah, you know, I have sinus infections a lot, like 2 or 3 a year at least, if not more. And years and years and years ago when my son was in kindergarten, we were in a car accident and my face broke the windshield. I think I may have told you guys this already. And so they had to do x-rays on my face, make sure I didn't shatter anything, and I didn't. But the doctor asked me in the emergency room, "Do you get a lot of sinus infections?" And I said, "Well, yes, I do. Why?" And he said, "Oh, you have scars built up on your sinus cavities." And so he told me, "Why don't you talk to your doctor about surgery?" So I did, and the doctor told me, "Oh, well, we can do surgery, but your chances are 50% you get better and 50% you get worse." And I said, "No, thank you. I don't like those odds." So I never did that surgery. So I still get sinus infections. I know when they're coming, so I kind of try and do what I can to prevent it from becoming an infection. Oh, the woods. Fun. Okay, let's see. Maybe I do want to add just, and look, can you see the shimmer? I don't know if you can see it on there. Let's see. It's kind of hard to see with the lighting. Okay, so I'm going to use a black card base, I think. And I think I am going to add a little bit of splatter. Splatter, splatter. You guys see Amy R? She has that little plate that says splatter, spatter, doesn't matter. I think it's hilarious because apparently it's a big controversy about how you say it. But you know what? It is what it is. Oh, that's a different purple. I have other things to worry about besides how you say that. Let me see. That works. And did I water it down too much? We're about to see. Oh, no, I think that's okay. Maybe a little more. Let's see. Maybe I don't have it watered enough water. It doesn't. Oh, there it goes. I just wasn't seeing it. Okay. I like that. Right? That's okay. And I have to learn when to say enough is enough. I love this glass mat for doing this kind of stuff, guys, this glass board. But man, I have to like be constantly cleaning it. Like I try and remember before I go live or before I start to record a video to clean it because otherwise, especially with recorded videos, I go back and watch and I'll see a smudge over here or whatever from the glue and it bothers me. All right, make sure I got all the color off of that one and off of this one. Yes, and we'll put those away. And I think we might have time to do another one with yellow. Okay, let me race through this. Okay. Should I die cut it, or I'm just going to trim it? That way I have enough time to do the next thing. Okay, so I'm going to go about 1/8 of an inch on each side. Did it cut? 1/8, more or less. Wait. Oh, this was already. Oh no, my blade is. I think I got some goop on my blade, and so it's not playing nice. Let's see. Yeah, we're at 4. Okay, and then 4 by 5 1/4. All right. I need to clean my tools. I need to take a day to just clean my tools and like my mats for my Cricut and my scan and cut. I need to clean those and get the stick back on. Oh, look, guys, isn't that pretty? Oh, well, I've been tested for immunodeficiency diseases because my sister had lupus. Now, her lupus was a result of implants that she had, and the silicone seeped into her body and caused to the lupus. But my cousin also has lupus, but hers is the topical, like the one just affects your skin, not your whole body. I'm sorry, I'm just standing there. I'm searching for foam tape. But I was tested for that because I do want to make sure I don't have the beginnings of lupus because there were some um, symptoms I had. And I know my sister, when she first would go to the doctor and tell them about this, she would tell me, Yvette, the doctors are making me feel like I'm crazy, like I'm making this up. And I was like, you're not making it up. Just keep going. Find a doctor that will listen to everything and test for everything. And so she finally did. And that doctor was like, oh my goodness, I don't know why they didn't catch this sooner. And they ran lots of tests and figured out what it was. But so I did have myself tested for that. And fortunately, that is not the issue for me. All right, let's add this. And yeah, lupus was what caused us to lose our sister. But like, I know my sister is probably watching down on me, cracking up that I have a YouTube channel. She was my older sister. She was 9 years older than me. So in her mind, I was always baby sister. And she always knew better than me. Look, guys. Doesn't that look pretty? All right, should I do another one and do yellow this time? Oh, hi, Mona. I didn't see you. How are you? Hi, Rosie. All right. Should I? No, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. And let me zoom back out. Okay, ready, guys? See if I can remember how to zoom back out. Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. So that when I do my better pressing again, we will see what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm going to use the same color of that paper. I'm going to have to buy some more of this. Now, do any of you know? I'm probably just going to message Shanna and Debbie J and find out. what other papers would work well with this, if any others would work well with this, as well as inks, um, because I want to make sure I am trying the right stuff. And if somebody else has already tried it, I mean, why not? Whoops, I need to ink that up. Why not use them as a resource, right? Okay, let's go again. Ink this up. I think I got some there. I'm going to have to clean that up. But I don't think it'll press to that level. Hopefully not. And it's hard to see. I know someone had said it's hard to see when you got ink on there or not. So hopefully I got it all. Let's see. We will see. Let's get my machine up here again. And yeah, we have enough time to do another one. Now I'll be a little bit faster this time. All right, let's go. We'll go slow. Slow and steady wins the race, right, guys? Oh, hi, Rebecca. How are you, my friend? Out of the deep freeze. Has it been cold where you're at? It's been good here. San Diego's nice climate, which is why everything is so expensive here. Sunshine tax is killing us. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, I'll clean this up in a bit. I want to be able to finish another card. And guess what I'm going to do when we're done, you guys? I'm going to go on the Spellbinders website and buy me some more Better Press plates because this is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Loving it. Okay. That out of my way. Now let's get our yellows. I'm going to get our yellows since that was a second choice. And actually, let me see if I have some of the shimmers in. I think I have one. No, it's not really a yellow. Sand and dune. These are both the same. It's funny. I thought I had one. That's a pink. Oh, that's black. Okay, so what I can do is, I'm going to tell you what I can do here. I can, instead of using water to dilute these yellows, I can use the clear shimmer pen. And where are my greens? I'm going to use, I think I might use some teal. No, I'll use greens. Green, green, green. Some darker greens. Okay. All right, here we go. Stamp away. Oh, okay. Yeah, somewhere I could have sworn I heard that it really does need to be this paper. Is it? I don't remember what it says, but I think it's like 100% cotton paper. I don't know. Oh, you got, too cold. Guys, no. Have your eye. Yes. Yeah, and they're fine. I'm pretty healthy. I'm pretty healthy. I think my my only real disease, I guess you could call it, is migraines. I have migraines. I've had migraines since I was 10 years old. Probably earlier, I just don't remember. I mean, I had headaches, and of course, people would say, "Oh, it's just a headache," and no, it's not just a headache. It's so much more than a headache. But yeah, I'm relatively healthy. Thank goodness. I mean, I thank God that I have my health because um, I remember seeing how sick my sister got, and I don't think I could handle that. I mean, I guess you handle what you have to, but yeah, I'm relatively healthy. All my lab work always comes back really good. And I'll go to the doctor's office, and they always ask, "Okay, are you on any medication or daily medications?" I'm like, "Nope." "Well, you don't take anything for diabetes?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not diabetic." "Oh, okay. Well, do you take anything for blood pressure?" "Well, no, I don't have high blood pressure." "Do you take it?" They're amazed that at my age, these young doctors at your age, that's really good that you're not on any daily medications. And it's like, what do you mean at my age? It's not that old. I'm 57 for goodness sake. But yeah, no, I don't. The only medication I take is when I have a migraine. And then, oh, I do have medication for my rosacea, but that's only like when I get a flare up, which I have a flare up today because I wore makeup on Saturday and makeup destroys me. Ooh, I like this. So, yeah, you just kind of, I'm really lucky. I've inherited some good, healthy genes. And I do a lot of the, screenings for early detection of everything under the sun. And, um, just lucky. Okay. Went with different greens this time for the leaves. And I'm being a little bit messier on my watercoloring, guys. This green looks more like a blue. What color was it? It says marine green. And what's the other one? Just green. But marine green, I guess, yeah, a blue. Like in the water. But I'll add more green to it right now. Yeah, we're really lucky. Really quite healthy. Hopefully I'll be as healthy as my mama. She did have a cancer scare when she was like in her 70s, 60s, 70s. It was a while ago. But she's been cancer free for 20, 30 years. So hopefully we're as blessed. Alrighty. Let's see how this is going. How's the chat going, guys? We're the same age. Okay, but do I sound older or younger? Yes, I'm very lucky that my health is so good. Now, sometimes, I'm tired. I get tired watching tiny grandbabies, but that's because I'm 57. Um, oh, yes. My oldest was, let's see, the baby's 2. She's 39. She'll be 39 this year. So she was 36 when she was pregnant with him. And yeah, she was a geriatric pregnancy. And then my middle one was 30. See, her baby's 3. She's 30. So she was 32 when she was pregnant with her. And so, yeah, she was also a geriatric pregnancy. I think that's hilarious that at that age they're called geriatric pregnancies. Like my mom had us in her 30s, me and my younger sister. My older sister and older brother obviously were in her 20s, but my younger sister and I, my mom was in her 30s. My dad was in his 40s because my dad was 9 years older than my mom. But yeah. Oh, those are pretty leaves. Okay, next, let's do our yellow flower. It, I think it's young to be considered geriatric, Gloria, but I don't know. Because if you think about it, now I get, you know, 40 years ago, people weren't having babies in their 30s. They were having them in their 20s. Um, and even if you think 100 years ago, people were having them in their teens. Like I think my grandmother got married when she was 14 and had um, my dad when she was, I want to say 17. So it's different. people aren't having babies that young anymore. People are waiting. They're getting their careers in order and their finances in order, and they're marrying later in life, and so they're having kids later in life. Um, but it's geriatric apparently. Just hilarious to me. Absolutely hilarious. Okay, and we'll add a little bit of this sparkle. Hold on. But yeah, what are you gonna do? Like when a doctor tells me, at your age, it's normal to have aches and pains. And I feel, in my head, I say, look, Doogie Howser, don't be telling me at my age. I don't feel like when I say I'm 57, I don't feel 57. Like I guess when you're young, what you imagine 57 to feel like. And I don't feel like that. And so for a doctor to tell me, yeah, at your age, it's like, bite me. Okay. But yeah, they don't know. I guess when you're young, you don't really, you don't think sometimes when you say things, even professionals. Let me get some more of this here. But it's okay. I don't mind. Usually. Usually I'll agree with them and say, oh, okay, at my age. How you doing, guys? Your oldest is 48. When the children are woo! Now, I'll tell you, I wouldn't change the age I had my children. I was very young when I had my children. I was 18, 19, 21, and 27. And I wouldn't change it because I was full of energy, guys, full of energy. And I don't know if I started, although I guess if you start later, you still have that energy because you haven't used it up on your kids yet. So I don't know. I'm glad I had him young. My husband and I can enjoy ourselves as a couple. We can focus on ourselves as a couple. I do babysit a lot, but I also I can say no. So like if I forgot a leaf. If they want me to babysit, but my husband and I have plans, well then unfortunately the answer is no. But for example, we're going to have a little staycation this weekend. Our our belated Valentine's Day celebration, which I'm looking forward to, and he is too. I think my poor husband is so ready to retire. He'll tell me, "How much more? How much more?" And it's like, "You're almost there. You'll get there. Be patient." I think the closer you get sometimes, the slower time seems to move. Sometimes. Gonna add a little bit of orange there. But oh, there was a yellow one here. I forgot I had a yellow one here. I don't know why I didn't do that. Is there a yellow? There we go. But he'll get there. I told him it'll happen. I think he just sees that I'm so I guess relaxed, you could say, now that I'm retired. And he just wants that. He wants to be able to just go places and do things without a timeline, without having to be back because his vacation time is over. There we go. I like that. That contrasts better, right? Oh, I didn't zoom you guys in again. I'm sorry. I will. Okay, whoops. Oh, it's okay. Just going to mix these and get our little leaf painted here that I missed. But you're right, Pam. This paper does seem to absorb it a lot. Like even if I add water to my watercolors here, it seems that it's absorbing a lot of it. And I forgot to color a yellow flower there. I think I'll just use this. There we go. And then this one I'm gonna leave without splatter, right? We'll do, or should I do splatter so we can compare the two different colorways? What do you think? Yeah. They've got to stop saying at your age. When we took, thank you. So I had a hysterectomy. I was 39, I think, right before I turned 40, like a couple months before I turned 40. And it was, oh my goodness, you're so young for this. Okay, but if I were having a baby, I'd be geriatric. Make up your mind, people. Make up your mind. What do you guys think? Should I do some splatter? I think I will. Should I do some black? What if I do some black spatter on there? Let's try that. I have some of this sparkle pen in black. Hold on, let me shake it. Get the sparkle mixed up. Are we dry here? Do I have another black one? I think I might. Maybe I don't. How are we doing on time, guys? Oh, we're almost done with time. Oh, well, that's okay. I'll mix that up. See if that works with black. No, it doesn't. It lightens it up. Darn it. And I thought I had enough of this black. Maybe it's clogged. Oh, yeah, it's kind of dried out. See? Oh, yeah, it's dried out, I think. I'm going to have to... Ah! Oh, like it or not, I just splattered everything with black, including my hands. Oh, my. Oh, my. I'm getting it everywhere. Let me clean that up a little bit. Just a bit. All right. Let me add the sparkle there. The shimmer. I'm going to have to get rid of that black one and just get a new one. I'm trying not to get the flowers, though. Let's see. No, it's not going to work. That didn't work, but I got a splatter over there. So let me see what I can do. I think I have a black over here. Yeah, I'll just make it work with a regular black pen there and the sparkle pen, and then we'll finish up, guys. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think that might work better. Maybe. I mean, maybe I can't protect the flowers. Where's the black? Oh, I have black everywhere, you guys. I have to go wash my hands. It's just not really. There we go. Okay, I think that's okay, right? Okay, I'm gonna make that be okay. See, a little bit of splatter, maybe on this bottom corner more. And we'll have to clean up that mess. Most of the mess later. I'll just wipe down my surface for now. So I can trim this, and this one I'll put on a black card base as well. I'm gonna have to get rid of that black sparkle pen, shimmer pen, because that was not the business, friends. Was not the business. Okay, so trim this down. Should have trimmed it down before I added the splatter. Darn it. Okay, let's go for it. I'm gonna move this guard here, because if it sits on there, it's gonna definitely smash whatever is wet. Okay. Doing my best here to not mess it up too badly. And 5 1/4. Okay, let's see. Move that out of the way. Oops. That goes on my, and then I'm gonna be able to add the tape on here. Because it's not dry. It's not dry. It's not dry. I'll figure it out. We'll get it done. I want to do them the same way so I can compare the two color schemes. All right. All right. All right. I guess I'm just going to have to do it. Hope for the best. So on Wednesday, I will be live at 2 p.m. Pacific. And the plan is to use my Glimmer machine. So I've not used that one either. And I do have a few more of the Glimmer plates. Those I did get in my order. So hopefully I'll have more options. But this was just telling me I need to order some Better Press plates. That's all there is to it. So I'll be spending some money today. Let's not tell my husband. See, there was that little dot I got right there. Okay. And then, of course, I do have to still put a white matte layer. Look at my hands. Oh, my goodness. On the inside. But let me pull out the other card. We can see my hands are a disaster now. All right, guys. So there's the two I made today using the Better Press plate that came with the machine. It's because I bought a bundle. So it came with a machine. But look how pretty they turned out. Look, I love them both, guys. I love both the yellow and the purple. I think they're beautiful. I love them. All right, so Wednesday. What happened? What happened, Paige? Oh, you know what? A hysterectomy, best thing I ever did. Oh, but you know what? Take your time and heal and rest. I did. I was good about it mostly. But I gotta tell you, it's the best thing I ever did. They did leave my ovaries though, because the doctor said I don't want to throw you into instant menopause. So if there's nothing wrong with the ovaries, we're leaving them. And so he did. There was nothing wrong with them. So I didn't have instant menopause happen to me. Where? Oh, you had to, no, I came home the same day, but I didn't have any underlying conditions that required me to stay. So I came home the same day. This is back when I was working. I went back to work after 4 weeks, and that's because I was going stir crazy in my house. Oh my goodness, look at that. That looks terrible. Um, but yeah, take your time, heal, get better. Oh, guys, you are so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'll be back on right? Yeah, best thing I ever did. The only issue was at the time I did it, I still had teenage daughters at home, and the first one that had a cycle and ran out of what she needed ran to my bathroom And she's like, "Mom, you don't have any pads." And I was like, "I don't need them. Why would I have any?" They're like, "But you have to have extras." I said, "Well, you have to let me know." Uh, yeah, that was a big thing for me. I didn't want to go into instant menopause, and I didn't. I did already go through menopause, but it wasn't that instant, like, boom. Yeah, I came home the same day. I came home, but like I said, no underlying conditions for me. Okay, so we're gonna work with my Glimmer machine on Wednesday, 2 p.m., barring any grandkid emergencies. But we'll see you then. Thank you guys for being here with me this morning. I appreciate it. Um, if you have any questions, let me know. If you're watching on replay, let me know your questions in the comments. I do read all the comments and I try and do my best to reply within the first 24 to 48 hours. I do my best. I don't always do it, but I try. Okay, friends, thank you so much. Have a great day. And again, thanks for being here. Bye.